Welcome back, folks, to the next episode. I am going to remember to start using that +2 there this time around so that we don't have to keep putting that message up across the screen here saying that we've forgotten to do it yet again. Okay, so what do we need to do now? We have been through the cleanup and the roll phase and gotten our dice here. So now we get to decide how we're going to get these dice. And I'm really thinking this time, I forgot to put a gold over here. I am really thinking that this time we are going to go for the 6. We don't need the blue. The green is way over here on the string, so we're not anywhere near it yet. So we're going to grab the 6. Now it's just a matter of deciding where we're going to put it. Since we're choosing the 6, let's put it here. Since we're choosing off the 3, that means basically 2 players are going to go ahead of us. So we roll both of these dice this time, and we do what both of them say. Oh, Lord, I hate that because I need that cloak. I need that armor, so we don't need any 1s. A 3 and a 5. Okay. 3 means the 3rd card goes in the trash pile. So I will try and remember that for the future here. A 1, 2, 3, or 4 means that you move the cards. A 5 or a 6, they go hunting. All right, that's easy enough. I won't have to look over there anymore. So malicious goes on the trash pile. And then a 5, they go hunting. So we get rid of the owlbear this time. He goes to the bottom of the deck. And we see what the next one is. The next one is a gnoll. As you see, a gnoll is +1 combat die for each die in your con, which still only has a 1. And what do we have? He can give you injuries, but he can give you a nice bit there at the end. That's nice, 10+. Okay. So I've got to figure out where I'm going to put this one now. And the bad thing is that all these are ranges. None of them are like 14+, which means don't worry about it. It's like I've got to get between those numbers, you know? Well, since I'm shooting, the highest one I'm shooting for is a 17. I'm going to put this white one there into strength. And that's going to let me flip something. And the question now is just which one am I going to flip? Am I going to flip Dex? Am I going to flip Wisdom? Am I going to flip Charisma? I'm thinking Dexterity. That one's high. Dexterity and Wisdom. I mean, 6s, and both of them need the 15 to 16, don't they? I'm going to use it. We're going to flip this 1 here to a 6. That's going to give me an 11 in Dexterity. So that makes Dexterity a lot better there. Okay, did I miss anything? I took a die. I rolled the enemy dice. I then placed the die. I took the action. Very good. Now we get to decide about the market. As much as I want to go across that knoll, we need some armor. If you remember down here, I've got to get two armor pieces. That's another thing that I missed. And when I was doing it, playing the first round, I got to get a minimum of 3 boost die, which I haven't got any yet. And I need a minimum of 2 armor cards. So we are going to spend the 4. And we are going to take that Mystic Cloak there. It doesn't help us that, I mean, it's for green or blue classes, so we're not going to get the bonus for that. But, and I've got to get a play pad here. So, because these cards lay a little flat on this table, so it's a little difficult to pick them up. Okay, we've got an armor now. We need 1 more armor in order to get the 3 combat dice here. And we need to get some boost die, period, to get that one. Okay, no trophies or anything this turn, so it's clean up. We'll be back with you as soon as we get that done. Cleanup phase is over. We are set here as you see. We've got a red 3, a black 4, a gold 6. Still haven't got a boost die yet. Armor. There is armor up here. We can buy this armor and ensure that we get 3 combat dice. So I'm thinking that's what we're going to do rather than go against the Gnoll this time around. Gnolls, I mean, the minions are nice. They give us all this experience that we can use to do things, use to use these abilities and manipulate our dice, and they'll be good for like rolls against the dragon. But we definitely want this because this is 3 dice. No boost dice yet. Okay. So, we need to decide which one we're going to take. I think we're going to take another 6. I really do. We can't put it in strength out. Well, yes, we can, too, because that would take an 18. I keep forgetting that. -2. Ooh, except that needs a green there. Yeah, that doesn't help. Ooh, that's a pain. Why don't we steal it? Let's take it and let's put it down here. And charisma. That takes my charisma to an 8, takes my charisma to a 10. So we probably won't have to manipulate that die. All I need is a 4 or a 5 to get there. So that helps quite a bit. Charisma is going to give us a +2. So we are getting our first market card, and that's good because we're planning on going after those chain leggings there. But we have to roll the enemy dice, 2 of them. And hope to Lord we don't get a 4 on either one. If we get a 4, we're going hunting. Alright, a 6 and a 3. So we get rid of Reckless. That one goes in the trash. And the 6, we get rid of the Gnoll. Somebody went hunting for the Gnoll before we got there. You know, these cards will also be a lot easier to pick up off the table after I get them sleeved, too. And I do have the sleeves on the way. I have ordered them, so they are on the way. They just haven't got here yet. Sometime in the next week. And then we will have this thing all nice and gussied up and prettied and all. Okay, so we're going to have a goblin this time. +1 for every 3 gold you have. So I got a +2 combat dice. That is nice. That's nice. I can get a 4 dice against that. I think we'll be going after that one next turn. All right, so that is their turn in the market. Now it is my turn in the market. And I want those chain leggings. I really do. So I am going to spend my discount. So that's going to drop the cost of the chain down by 2. That's good. I've still got my +2. We'll throw those over there. I will take the chain leggings, which once again aren't for my color. These are for red and white. That's for green and blue. I wear leather as an assassin. And make sure, let me look on my screen over here and make sure that these things are still fitting on the screen. Yep, these are almost off. I'm going to take the play sequence down here, move the trophies back over here where you can see them. I'll move the play sequence over here since only I really need to see it. Y'all don't need to see that part. That's just to help keep my mind on the prize as it was and hopefully not miss any steps. Okay, so that's got that done and we are in cleanup again. These rounds are going through pretty quick. Once you learn the sentence of, once you learn the way they flow and learn what happens, it's just a matter of boom, 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 boom around the table. And since I'm the only one around the table, we're going to flip it on through. All right, cleanup. Okay, market. You see we have climb, obnoxious, honest, and a blessed mace. Well, we don't want the blessed mace because that just gives us gold whenever we discard something. Climb, flip all the stuff in the dice pool. Obnoxious is if we get a row with 3 of the same colors. We're not going to go for that. Honest is the tough one where you have to have columns with 4 or more of the same color. Nothing up there that we want to go for this round. So we're going to go hunting after that goblin. Let's get this one first. I'm getting another black one, another 1. All the ones that I keep wanting to grab are all 1s. I want the black because it's good for our points in the end. You know, you get a point for every class color you get. We get another gold for it. We only roll 1 discard die this time. And it's a 1. So we lose climb. It goes in the trash. No biggie there. Now, where do we put this? Oh, well, not there. That's a 6. That's an 11. This would be a 12, so that doesn't help. It's going to be another one we're probably going to have to flip, isn't it? And then that one needs to be flipped. Let's put it in con. Put it over here in constitution. And that's going to allow us to raise or lower a die that way. And I'm thinking the one we may raise and lower, let's see, if I flip that to a 6, that'll be a 10. Yeah, let's raise this one. We'll raise this one from a 3 to a 4. That gives us a 5 here now. If we flip that one, it'll give us 10, so it's looking a lot more likely that we can finish that row up. Only 6 rounds to go, though. And every single one of these is going to be a little bit painful there, isn't it? Okay, we are going to go after that goblin. So we get the 1 attack. I put all the attack die back in here, didn't I? Get the 1 attack die for our just basic attacking them. And then we get 1 for the unholy flail. And then 1 for every 3 gold. And we've got 7 gold, so 2 more. We're going to attack the goblin with 4 attack dice. Let's go for it here. That's an 8. That's a 10. That's an 11. We just cleared it. You needed a 9 or higher. Okay, and a 9 or higher, it's going to be 2 experience and 2 gold. We don't even get any honor for this one, but 2 experience and 2 gold. Keep him as a trophy. Doesn't really count at this point unless we come across something that gives us like victory points for trophies. But we'll go ahead and we'll get our 2 experience, which we don't have to trade in for any more wounds, so that's good. We actually get to keep those. And we'll have our 2 gold. And our next monster, next minion, is going to be a harpy. For that one, we will get, what color is that? Is that purple? I'm thinking this is purple. I'm not really sure. It says 1 combat die for each die in the monster color. Ooh, okay, the monsters are red. I was like, how are they making us figure that out? So it's going to be 1 combat die for each die in the monster color. So it'd be 2 combat dies on that one too. And if you notice, we're still going through the 1 pip monsters. I don't think in a solo game, if we'll ever get into the 2 pip ones, the real tougher ones. Okay, so that was my market phase. This one goes into the discard. The other 2 get trashed. And we're going to go through cleanup and get everything set up again. Welcome back. We've got a white 4, a purple 6, and another purple 6. We like having 6s. I was really hoping that we might get a boost die out here. The boost die is called that. It's a clear die. Well, grayish clear die. It's called a boost die because it doesn't go from 1 to 6. It goes from 3 to 8. Everything is like 2 points higher. So a couple of those thrown out here would have looked really, really good. We're going to go with, I need to be a green though, don't we? Con, that's 10, that's a 6, 10, 11. I think we'll do that. All right, I'm going to take this one. We're going to roll 1 die. Set it there for the moment, so I'll remember to do the con. And we got a 6, which means the harpy goes away. They keep doing this, we might actually see some of the things down there. A displacer beast. 1 combat die for every black die. Well, we got 2, so about the same. Nice, 11 or higher, and you get some more pluses there. So we probably definitely want to go after that one. Get some more of these honor tokens over here. Okay, the 6 is going to go into con. Okay. That gives us a 6. If we flip this one, that'll be, and we're talking about flipping that one, aren't we? Let's hang on here. 6, a 10. This would be a 16. That would raise us too high. A 6, a 4, that's 10, a 12. Yeah, a 6 raises us too high. Let's go back on that. We need a 4 there, right? If we take that to a 6, yeah, let's take the 4, and we end up not flipping the Displacer Beast. Let's put the Harpy back up there. Yeah, that was a bad strategic choice there, because that was going to raise me too high on my Constitution, because I still want to flip this one. So with a con, we are going to raise, but if I take that, and that'd be a 6, that'll be a 14. Let's not raise that one. Let's not raise this one, because I still want to flip that one. Can we raise this one? 6 and a 9. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll raise this to a 3. That gives us a 9 there now, which means we can complete this with a 5 or 6. We're opening up our possibilities a little bit, where we don't just need straight 6s down this last road to accomplish anything, because God knows there's so many of those situations now already. Okay, so we're back to the Harpy. Longbow is nice. Placing by, I'm not going to give up the Unholy Flail, and that's a two-handed weapon. This is a one-handed. I'd have to give up the flail. No, sir. Not going to go there. Okay. Gain a star for every 2 gold dice. Not going to do that. If your strength or con is less than an 8, nope, not going to do that. And we've already taken a look at the last adventure token, so we don't need gather power. So none of those are going to happen. We're going to go after the Harpy, get us some more experience, and hopefully another honor token. So with it, I think it's going to be the same as before. We're going to be 1 for us, 1 for our flail, and 1 for every red die, which is 2 more. So we got 4 dice. Okay. 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow. And we need a 9 or higher. So we just made this. 9 or higher. We get 3 experience, and we get a honor token. 1. When you're playing multiplayer, it's nice to pour these out in a bowl or a cup or something like that. But you know, when you're playing single player and you can take your time and you're not in a hurry and it doesn't matter how long it takes you to do these rounds, keep them in the bags. It takes putting everything away at the end of the game so much quicker. That's our market phase. We're going to do cleanup now. This one goes in the thing. Those 3 will get thrown away. We'll see you afterwards. Welcome back, and we've got a quandary here. We were wanting to get that purple because I was thinking we need to replace this one with a purple at some point, and it's a 4, so it would be good. But we finally got a boost die, and it's a 5. So that just chaps my hide. And this is what I mean by the boost die. You can see it here. Remember, it's a 5. It's kind of a semi-translucent, semi-clear. You can't see through it. It's kind of a foggy, translucent one. But that's a boost die. And what this does, as I said before, it goes from 3 all the way up to 8. So it can really, really increase the numbers that you need on your board here. However, in this case, it just gives us a 5. Oh, me. We still need at least 3. We've gotten the fire bath, so we're looking for boost die, and we need a minimum of 3. Do we do that? Yeah. 4 XP. Do we go with the 4 XP? Do we go with trying to get the score bonus? Let's go with the XP. Plus it's a 5, so that gives us a better chance of finishing something than that 6 does. Okay, so this would be a 12. This would be a 17. minus 2 would be a 15. Is that right? 12, 17, yeah, so it can't go in strength. Can it go in dex? It could, although I'm thinking we could put it in intelligence. Intelligence isn't going to be good. If we put it in dex, that'll give us a 16 in dex, so that's a possible. It will give us a 14 in charisma. Is that right? Yeah, it would finish up charisma. We'll get a gold for that. We get a discount, and that finishes up with a 6, a 9, a 14. So our charisma would be done. Okay, and we'll have a bonus die on the board. I got that done. However, we got to roll, get rid of 2. I don't care. There's no skills or anything up there that I really want. 6 and a 1. The 1 gets rid of Obsessed. It goes in the trash. The 6 gets rid of the Displacer Beast. It goes to the bottom. And we see what the next one is. Giant Rats. The stalwart of every adventure. And these are some tough giant rats. You got to get up to a higher than a 10 on them. Those are some mean giant rats. Those aren't just the little vermin that you usually get in the that looks like, judging by that person he's laying on, that's a rat of unusual size. Rodents of unusual size. That's a ROUS's. Okay. Let us take on the giant rats. What does it say? Each blue die. Oh, yeah, that is nice. 1 for me, 1 for the flail, 3 blue die. So we are now going to be rolling 5 combat dice here. Let's see what we get on it. Ooh. 6, 11, 12, 16. So we did it. Giant rat. He is dead. Oh, just to tell you, if you don't get this high, if you get one of these lower numbers here, you don't get to keep it. You don't get the trophy. You get, the experience and a wound, and then this, consider two of you, it runs away. It flees, you put it on the bottom of the deck and turn over the next one if you don't defeat it with the top number there. So we're going to get 3 experience and another honor token. So 3 XP. We're getting some nice XP there. We're looking good toward the end of the battle. Unfortunately, we're not looking good toward actual points. I think we'll defeat the dragon okay. We'll get at least, we may not beat them all the way, but we'll at least get down in here where we don't get killed. But we're not, I'm worried about how the victory points, how the reputation points are going to turn out. Okay, that's the end of that. We're going to do cleanup and setup, and I'll be back with you.